This is called trigger warnings. Trigger warnings. People label such obvious things with a trigger warning. And of course, a picture of ruby red blood running down a pale wrist is labeled with a trigger warning, and a handful of pills or a loaded gun is labeled with a trigger warning. Those are such obvious triggers to be labeled with a warning that at this point they don't even need one. We just understand. But what most people don't understand is that we all have our own triggers, and they sure as hell don't come with a warning. It's in the small things, like the laughter you hear next door as you sit alone in your room, or the frustration you feel when you can't type a word correctly, because it can happen in public too, when you're sitting in the library on a Tuesday afternoon and you just can't spell that one word right. You may be off by just one letter, but that doesn't matter, because to you it is still wrong. And in that moment, all you can think about is how wrong you are. How your feelings are wrong, how you deal with things is wrong. Taking a blade to your wrist is wrong, taking a handful of sleeping pills is wrong, and holding a loaded gun to your head is so very wrong. You glance down at your pale wrist with scars etched into the fragile surface, reminding you of all the times you were wrong, and you felt pain. And you have to go see a doctor because people tell you what you have going on in your head is wrong. They don't see that pointing it out is just making it worse. Doctors are just going to write you another prescription and tell you words that make things in your head right, and you're just going to have to believe it. You're going to have to shove those pills down your dry throat from crying so much, and you're going to have to say the words that make people believe that you're going to be okay. But doctors are supposed to fix people, and that's just another reminder that you're broken and wrong. What most people don't understand is that all you want to be is finally right, and you know you can't do that in this life, and you can't take it anymore. You tear out the stitches that are holding you together because they can't take any more pressure at the seams, and you pick at them every day anyway. And what's the point of having them if they are of no use, or putting them back in if they are just to be torn out again? Now, every moment like this doesn't come with a warning. It doesn't come with a disclaimer, because you don't know that you're going to feel this way until you actually do. People don't understand why that laughter, that one word, or those tiny scars did any of this to you, because only you know you have done this to yourself. You are a product of environment, a strong believer in self-destruction, and one of these days, your skeleton is going to cave, because you're going to be wrong more times than not. And in the end, no thread can hold those triggers together. But right now, you're going to thread those needles, you're going to stitch yourself back up, you're going to walk out that door and face today, because you know your bones can hold you for just that.